This is day 28 of our rehab, or short sale rehab. It goes without saying that we are not going to make our 30-day deadline. There were a few issues that we come into. Putting insulation underneath the house was a bigger job than we had anticipated. There were some problems with the city. There were some problems with the flooring, where we had to raise part of the rooms in order to make it level for the type of flooring that we want in the unit, which is laminate. The past couple of days this weekend was spent on putting the fixtures up, or putting the light sockets in, the switches, and all that kind of stuff, as you can see, and the heaters. So the switches, the heaters, that's what the past couple of days were spent doing. The only one guy worked today for a couple hours, and that was the leader. So he usually comes in about every day. So the switches are in the kitchen. Our kitchen has not come in yet. There's a 4-week order, so it would take about 4 weeks to get it, and we're approaching that now. So we'll see. The heater is in this bedroom, the master bedroom. They're in the process of installing the wired smoke detectors. Where is it here? There's one of them right there. All the smoke detectors in this unit are wired per code. So they have those in most everywhere. I don't see one in the bathroom, but maybe, I don't think there's one required in the bathroom. There's one in the hallway down here, and this is where they had to raise the floor. The floor was uneven. There was, and when we put laminate flooring down, that would cause a problem because of its unevenness and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, they had to raise it and make it level. So there's going to be a little steps there. We had some problems here. And there's another one of the wired smoke detectors. And they did some texture on the ceiling. They worked on that a little bit too. They had another guy working on that. So we have 2 or 3 people in here working a day. It's costing about $300 a day just for labor. So it's expensive. Sometimes more, anywhere from $300 to $500 a day for labor. There's another smoke detector. The switches, we're going to have these switches to run the heaters. And that's what was done the past couple of days. This week we're going to be working on putting doors up. I'm going to choose doors for the hallways, or the bedrooms, and the doors, and choose the flooring. I'm going to choose the flooring and the doors this week. So that's going to be, I don't know how much money that's going to be, but the floors are going to be expensive, but the doors shouldn't be too bad. And hopefully the kitchen will come in this week. So this week will be spent on doing doors and flooring, kitchen, and bathroom. So we'll see how long that takes us. We try to do everything simultaneously. We have
You have to have your receipt and in person whenever you get your credit, because they can't find it in the system.
They can't find where I purchased it. Did you find out how much the credit would be for?
$550.
$550? That's a lot of money. Okay.
And I said, well, what if you don't have your receipt? They'll give you either. But apparently you got your receipt.
I have the receipt. Yeah. Wonder why they couldn't find it. That's weird. That's a lot. That's a big difference. So what did we do today? It looks like they did some.
Use that for the toilet.
Well, yeah,
oil,
I know.
For the bathroom, and oil for the laundry room.
Yeah.
And your sink top, if we get it there. If not,
Right.
we get it at Grandview.
Yeah, that's a huge discount. That's a
I was hoping you'd go with the double bowl one.
Double bowl what?
Vanity.
Double bowl vanity.
Because if you look in here, I know you're in here a little bit.
Yeah.
You can get a 4-foot cabinet in here and still have plenty of space.
Yeah. How much you think that'd be?
I don't think it'd be that big of a difference, especially if we get it at Grandview.
Yeah, we'll try it. We'll see then. I like that idea.
Put a single bowl, and you're gonna have all this.
Yeah,
I was,
I like that idea. This is where you even this out
yeah.
right here.
And this is pretty much the best of this getting
Yeah.
on levelness.
Right. And then we have a step right here. But like you said, that'd be another $500.
There's one of your smoke detector.
Yeah. You had those up yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, if there's some fire happens in here at nighttime, at least you'll hear the fire.
Right. So that'll.
That's a battery backup one too.
So so if one goes off, they all go off? Is that how it works? They're supposed to? Okay.
We can test them.
You want to do it now? Is there a test thing on there? Are they all connected? See if they're all. This one, shit. That one's not connected, is it?
It should be.
This has the stuff on it.
Yeah. It's just got to keep dust out of it. I don't have anything to see if they're together, but all go off together.
I wonder if you test one, if they all go off. Looks like they're
We'll
not.
have to find that out.
Yeah, because maybe it's.
We got plenty of them. I know that's part of the stuff that I bought.
Yeah.
Now, you've already paid for that.
Right.
Well, that's what you're paying for now.
Yeah. So did they do any sanding today?
Ceilings.
Ceiling? They sanded the
They got
ceilings?
some of these, I don't know if they did this one. Well, they supposed to have done some of them. I had one boy.
Looks like they've sanded this
and
because
this
this
one's ready.
this
No,
one.
that's probably wet mud there. This one's ready, and this one's ready, and this one's ready.
As far as sanding goes. Yeah. Be careful.
Prep work for texture.
Okay. The ceiling. Okay. And the lights get to the bottom of that. If one goes off, they all should go off. Because I'm thinking they're supposed to, but.
This is the only downfall about these windows. I'll have a day's labor cost in these windows.
Doing what? All the.
Well, they stick out. Whenever they put them in, they didn't
Yeah.
trim this off, and it sticks out.
So what's going to happen here?
One buys, like a 1x4.
Okay.
Stick there, then run it and run the trim to the outside of it around the window.
Oh, we were wondering where the heating tape went to that we had wrapped around that. Do you know what happened to that? The heat tape.
I'll have to
Ask
what they did.
around. Find out what they did with it. Cause that stuff's expensive. So let's summarize what they did today.
Tried to finish up the mud. They've got maybe 2 more hours of mud left tomorrow.
Looks like they did some sanding work.
Yeah,
Or
they
some.
went around, did some sanding.
They did a lot of sanding work on the ceilings. And
Finished up his back floor. And worked on the ceilings, getting some of them ready for me to test them.
uh,
Then
I think they did a lot of.
took up one of the guys today, the whole day.
Yeah.
Mud, because you can see this mud still wet.
Yeah. It looks like they pretty much sanded. They didn't sand in this here and here though, did they?
No, they mudded this one.
They mudded it, but they didn't sand it.
It should be ready to sand by tomorrow.
But this one they've sanded right here, right?
Yeah, they did something there because it
Looks, yeah. And that's the only step down. Yeah. Oh, that's right. There is. I forgot about that. How long is he going to be here tonight?
I don't know.
What's he doing? Just
He's working on the living room one because I got him doing a.
the living room heaters
No,
or
the texture.
the texture? Okay. Okie doke. So what are we doing we're doing this week? What are we doing this week? We're gonna do painting.
I'm gonna be painting no later than freaking Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday night I'll be in here shooting this.
You
I'll
shoot-
probably actually have Wednesday day. I'll have one of them go around and tape off these windows with paper, so you won't be able to look in the windows.
Yeah.
And then I'll come in here and I'll shoot every bit of this.
Yeah. You're just gonna what is that? Spray paint, basically? Not spray paint, but the shooter, the
spray gun.
spray gun. Okay. So the painting should be done this week then, right? And then when are we starting on the floors?
Well, the primer will be done this week.
Primer will be done this
Can't
week?
put the final coat on until after you do your floors, trim.
Floors, okay. I was wondering why, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll need, the next thing that we have to go by, that's why I say tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna have to fit me in and I'll have to fix you in. We need to go to Grandview.
Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow, but
So
in the
I'll be
morning.
ready
Okay.
to start doing these no later than Thursday.
The floors,
To get
the
started
the
on it,
laminate
yeah.
floor, okay. And when are we doing doors?
I'm gonna put those up after.
After the floors, okay. So the
Cause that way you can run it straight through, you don't have to knock around no door, you just bring the door
Right.
and set it right down on
Right.
top of it.
so this week we're gonna have floors
Doors too.
and doors done this week. We should have doors and floors done this week.
I'm hoping to have most of it done by
Okay.
Saturday.
Most of that stuff done by
I don't see
Saturday.
it all getting done, but
Right.
it does take some time.
Yeah, I know. So Saturday we should have the floors and the doors done, and then the primer, basically the primer stuff on the.
We'll probably be working on trim and getting these windows wrapped and stuff Monday.
Yeah, it looks like they've sanded that too.
Oh, it's wet, they went back over that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to go through and feel with your hands and see if it's off.
Yeah.
Because you can see it's dry there, but it's wet over there.
Yeah. And then the texture on the ceilings, will that be done this week?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be okay. That'll be done. So
Yeah, my brother's taking off to Marshall to work here.
okay, cool. So the floors, the textured ceilings, and the
Textured
doors,
ceilings, floors,
and the primer
doors, and primer.
should be done this week.
Painting's all me.
Okay.
And
That
I
should be
just
done
shot
this
my deal
week.
out the window. I was gonna tell you about my new spray rig, I give you free labor on paint.
Oh yeah. We're so far behind. We're so far behind on
I
this.
might not even get paid to paint.
We're so far gone on this project. It's bad.